Circuit Broadcasting Systems would like to thank you for tuning in to the all-new WJMG 92.1 FM. It is now time for the Right to Vote show featuring Congressman Ronnie Shows.
Hello, everyone. This is Ronnie Shows and your Right to Vote program on October 27, 2022. Man, I got a room full here. I got a room full of four former veterans or veterans from the Disabled Chapter 62, Disabled American Veterans, and Chapter 62 here in Forest County, right?
Hattiesburg.
In Hattiesburg. I got Troy Batiste, Mark Jordan, Mark DeShields, and Darren Hardy. And they're going to be coming in a little bit, and we're going to be talking about what they're doing and activities that are coming up and some of the good things they do for our disabled veterans. Again, you can reach us on Facebook, WJMG 921, Southeast Mississippi. And we're streaming again. And it's going to be very easy. You type in 921WJMG.com. Again, you can type in 921WJMG.com, or you can do 931WGDQ.com. 931WGDQ.com, and that's live. And if you miss it live, you can go to YouTube.com and type in your right to vote and type the date. Like if you missed today's show, just type in October the 27th, 2022, and you'll get the replay of the show. So we got both sides covered. If you have a radio listening audience, you can do this and send it to your friends, 921WJMG.com or either 931WGDQ.com, and you can get us live if you live in California. You know, it's all up to you. And if you got some friends out there, and I do have some friends out there, and they've been trying to get it, but they haven't. So this will help us a lot to reach people we haven't been reaching. Remember to keep social distance, wash hands, and wear masks. And when appropriate, wear a mask and feel like you need to. And I see a lot of people wearing masks. Mm-hmm. What I'm afraid of, they haven't gotten the vaccine, and that's the reason they're wearing the mask. I wish they wear the mask and get the vaccine. But to each his own. And when it's appropriate, wear a mask, and you feel like you need to. And get your flu shot. They tell me the flu is, I've had 3 or 4 friends had the flu. I know Sacred Heart School's about shut down because of flu with the children. And my daughter caught it, and her son was at a little event, and he caught it, and they both were really sick. And so don't take this flu lightly just because you got through the COVID. And then 2 weeks later, take your COVID, and that's what I'm doing. I just had my flu shot yesterday, and I'm going to take my COVID booster in a couple of weeks. Remember that the program is always dedicated to Vernon Floyd, founder and owner, until his passing in 2018. And, of course, the new owner is C.J. Lee. And I understand my dear friend Sandra D. is back with us, helping to run the studio. I haven't got her official title, but I hear she's the boss. I hear she's the boss. And of course, Ja'Cory Fairley's been here, and he's really a great guy, and he helps a lot with the program, and Dr. Love. And, of course, Sandra D. is running the show, so we're glad to have her, and we love her, and we want to continue to work with her. All right, our introduction today is going to be, did I say that we dedicate this program to Vernon Jordan?
Yes,
okay,
yes,
I don't want to forget that.
Yes.
If it weren't for him, we wouldn't be here.
That's right.
The introduction, Darren Hardy is a communication officer. Troy Batiste is a senior vice commander. Mark Jordan is a Veterans Association coordinator. And Mark DeShields is a Vet Fest coordinator. Was that the event I came to the other day?
Yes.
Yeah, that was it?
In May? Yes, sir. It was Vet Fest 2022.
I enjoyed it.
Inaugural event.
Yeah.
Right. And then we had the annual celebration.
Okay.
And you came to the annual celebration.
Yes.
That was just a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
October the 6th? 7th. Right. Where we gave presentations to some of the people that were a large part of the success for the inaugural Vet Fest 2022. I know we came on your show promoting it
Yeah.
several times. So, again, thank you for that. And all of our sponsors. And
We had a pretty good
supporters.
little crowd.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We rated it as a outstanding success.
Yeah.
We're getting ready. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Vet
Yeah.
Fest 2023. But we've got some events that are coming up here locally. This is a busy time of the year for veterans.
All right.
Very busy time of the year.
That's one reason we wanted to have it today, because we wanted to talk about your upcoming events, and we can kind of promote it like that, and hopefully promote it here at the station to give you a boost as these dates come along. So, who wants to start the show off?
Well, we're gonna let Rank have his privileges.
I thought the rank had to be the oldest. You ain't the oldest one.
I'm not the oldest yet.
Okay, I'm just checking. I thought there was some more gray hair around here than you.
Afternoon, Hattiesburg. We're going to start off by
Let's Senior Vice Troy Batiste.
talking about the 5K run that we, DAV, is actually putting on. And in order to put this on, we go by donations. What that means is we're going to put our website up, and you can donate to our 5K run. And from there, you get paraphernalia, whatever the case scenario may be. But what it consists of is the National is doing a 5K run to help disabled American veterans.
So the National DAV is helping sponsor this all over the country?
Yes, sir.
Different chapters? Okay.
Different chapters, and you can either do it live, which live means you're going to be in Washington doing a 5K walk, run, bike, or whatever that you can do. And since we're here in Hattiesburg, we're going to do a virtual, meaning that we're going to actually get on the phone and video ourselves doing a 5K walk, run, bike, or participation.
Uh-huh.
And it, like I said, we our donation amount is $1,000
To be a sponsor or something?
to be a sponsor. Okay, $1,000 donation, and that, like I said, that goes to the National to help disabled American.
So if
veterans.
somebody want to make out the check to the DAV for this run, what you going to call the run? DAV run or something? What do you call it?
It'll be the DAV Chapter 62,
Okay.
Hattiesburg, 5K virtual run.
Okay.
And if you want to donate, you can reach us by email, to which my operations guy, Hardy, and Mark Jordan, they're going to create the webpage in order to do the donation.
So they've got time to do this. I mean, it's
they
not
have
like-
time to do it. It starts after Veterans Day.
Okay.
So it actually starts after Veterans Day. So we have time to do it, and you have time to donate. And the donate key, there is no set time that it ends, the donation ends, but the virtual 5K lasts a week.
Gotcha.
Really?
It lasts a week, yeah.
Okay. So, all right, explain to me how that works. They're going to have it starts November the 5th and goes through the full week.
Do the full week.
Okay.
Do the full week.
And how do they make the check out too?
You make the check out to.
Now, does it have to be 1,000 or will they take?
No.
Okay.
It's up to $1,000. It doesn't have to be $1,000. You can donate $10, $5, whatever your pockets can handle.
Yeah.
It's just up to $1,000. And like I said, your name is going to go in as part of the donation and up to the Nationals, and then you get some type of paraphernalia back. I.e., like last year, we only had myself and the adjutant do it, and we actually got shirts,
Okay.
koozies and stuff like that
Yeah.
that came in the mail to us.
Okay.
And
Coogie's is a Louisiana term.
Coozies.
That's for like gifts and goodies.
All right, now you got to explain that.
Okay, so
Explain that to the city boy here, will you,
Is that a
please?
So
Army term? I'm Air Force, man.
So it's actually a little sleeve that you can hold.
Over the beer can.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's actually that. It's called coochie. If you didn't know.
I kind of had an
Learn
idea.
something new every day.
Air Force did that.
Or Coca-Cola.
Standing for the Air
Or
Force community.
Coca-Cola.
Trying to help my Air Force family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, okay. So, and you've got a week to do that.
We have a week.
And, well, that's good. I think it gives people who doesn't have $1,000 to send $20 in to contribute today. It's tax deductible, correct?
It is tax deductible.
Okay. So if you need a write-off on something, that'd be a
You
good
can write
thing.
it off.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, Senior Vice, some of the benefits for the contributions, what happens with these dollars at the national level?
Well, what happens with these dollars at the national levels, they filter back down to the chapters
Okay.
to help, like how we've been doing to different type entities to help veterans, disabled American veterans,
On the local level.
on the local level by food and things of that nature. So it helps out. And like I said, national, they are working to better the helping of disabled American veterans.
Right.
And that's what they're geared to.
Like homeless,
Homeless and everything else, because
meals and stuff like that.
in my perspective, in my opinion, there should be no homeless veteran out there.
Right.
Matter of fact, there should be no homeless person out there.
Yeah.
But like Chapter 62, we are here to help veterans, whether they be disabled or just a retired veteran.
Or got an issue, a mental issue, or
Yeah, it's been an issue to the fact that most, and I'm going to say the majority, veterans that have been retired doesn't know about the benefits that they can get.
That's correct.
Well, a lot of them, when they get out, they out, and they just, some of them just glad to be. When my brother got out of Vietnam, he was just so glad to be out. He wouldn't even go to the Veterans Hospital, and he needed some help. And but that's the way some people's mindset are, and they don't think anybody cares, but they do care.
Yeah, we care.
Yeah, they do care.
Believe me when I tell you we care. I've ran into a couple of veterans, Vietnam,
Yeah.
World War II vets. Some that are still there.
Yeah,
I've ran into a couple of Vietnam vets, and
they're still bitter.
they're still veteran, and they have no clue of what's out there for them.
Today has changed. It's changed so much from what it used to be.
Right, it
Like
has.
post-traumatic syndrome and all that. They've got treatment for that.
Yes, they do.
Back in Vietnam, you think about when you came home,
They didn't have no treatment because nobody
cared.
No
And
such thing as PTSD.
No, there was no. They called it. What is that?
Oh,
term that
shell
you call
shock.
it? Shell shock.
yeah, I had an uncle. That's what he called. Well, we
Shell
called
shock,
him.
and there was no such terminology of being shell shocked.
Yeah.
It was actually a terminology called PTSD.
Absolutely, that's what it is.
And these veterans, they don't know, and they had it in their mind that, I don't need the help. Give it to the next man that's worse off than I am. Well, there's
Nobody
no
wants to
such
admit it.
written rule as that. What is for you is for you, not the next man. The next man gonna have his own.
Who you just described, Sergeant Major, was me when I first got out the military. I said, well, I'm not an amputee. I'm not shell shocked that I know. So I'm not going to take away from the veterans that really, really need. Well, as I matured in life and matured with the veteran community, more information started coming out, different laws started to get changed. I realized that I had earned these benefits. Nobody's giving me anything.
No,
This
you earned
after
it.
serving the country,
Absolutely.
right. And so, if there's veterans out there that listen or family members, we encourage you to, come and at least sit down and talk with us. Senior Vice and our adjutant, they're our primary points of contact. You can reach them at.
You can reach me at 337-288-3716.
Okay.
And then from there, we'll patch you to our adjutant. I mean, either one of us can help.
Right.
You know, but if you prefer
A virtual?
a virtual or anything like that, we can make it
meeting?
happen.
Right, right.
Okay, but right now, be as it known that our offices are being renovated as of right now. So we're gonna, if you need to talk to us, we're gonna meet you in a remote location, i.e., like the library, and here on Hardy Street in Hattiesburg, or wherever you want to meet in a open setting, to where we can actually talk about, you know,
Their situation.
your situation and what we can help you with. You know, there's no such thing as not being a disabled veteran. It may not happen to you today or whatever. Your ailments may not be affecting you today. But along down the line, years from now, you may have something that's being triggered that actually happened to you back when you were in.
So these dollars and cents from the 5K virtual run, that helps to us to do that and to forward the position at the national level for DAV, because we're
Comes back
all
down to
nonprofit.
locals.
Right, exactly.
That is totally correct.
All right. So I don't want to run out of time because we got a number of events coming up. So what's the next event? Who's going to talk about that?
That's the African American History Museum. Just wanted to kind of give a plug to them. You know, they're a local entity here in the Hattiesburg area, and with the primary mission of honoring the area's African American military community through preservation and interpretation of the service. They're open on Wednesday through Friday, most weeks, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and then on Saturdays from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. And some of the upcoming events, I know one is that they call the Boozeum. Like museum, it's Boozeum. Right.
Halloween.
It's right, Halloween, right. Boozeum, a night in Wakanda. And that's so night in Wakanda forever. That event's going to take place Friday, October 28th. And that's going to begin at 6 o'clock. You know, and to get away from that, but some of the main, one of the main things that the museum does is education and preservation of artifacts. You know, my dad's museum was over there. I know several other members, and we're talking about local veterans. So you can go see, you know, local veterans and still see their uniforms, still hear about their story. You know, Jesse Brown.
Well, yeah, and I have a good friend at General Robert Creer. I don't know if you know General Creer, but he's a good friend of mine. And when I was highway commissioner, he helped me with a project in Natchez with the Mississippi River and the flooding and erosion problems over there. And we became friends then. Then after I got in Congress, we became even better friends. And I went in the museum a year ago and saw his uniform. They had it in there. And so he's a well-accomplished man and a dear. In fact, I had him on my show when I first started.
Really?
Oh yeah. He's a great guy. Lives in Vicksburg. Here's a guy that's graduated from Jackson State, from Vicksburg, Mississippi. Worked his way up through the Corps of Engineers. He was the commander of the Vicksburgs. Well, he was the one that went to the Middle East, when the Kuwait and Iraq. He was in charge of shutting down the oil wells over there. Came back and did a great job at that, and so he became the commander for the Vicksburg Corps of Engineers, and then became the Mississippi Valley commander.
Oh, wow.
He was there when Katrina hit. So he's an outstanding person and a dear friend.
Amen. Then the last thing that I'd like to mention is, that's in October, the museum, but the main thing is that November the 9th is the open house at the African American History Museum.
Yeah. Tell people where that's located.
11 to 1, yes, sir.
Tell the location.
Yes, sir. It's the address is actually 305 East. That's 305 East 6th Street, and that's Hattiesburg. If you need to reach them by voice, you can dial 601-450-1272. 601-450-1942. That's 601-450-1942. Or if you prefer email, it's usomuseum@hattiesburg.org. And that's usomuseum, all lowercase, at hattiesburg.org. And just one plug, that this museum is a part of the historic USO chain of museums.
Give the date again.
Chapter 62. The number for DAV.
Okay. Yeah, DAV is chapter 62.
Yeah, DAV number 62. But if you're looking to contact us, the number is 601-596-5620. If you want more information from us, call us at 601-596-5620, or you can reach us email DAVHattiesburg62, that's DAV Hattiesburg, and the number 62 at gmail.com.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So we got the open house on the African American Military History Museum, and that's actually, it's an easy thing to find if you do the Longleaf Trace bike trail.
Right.
It's right at it begins there.
Yes, sir.
And
Right
the museum's right there, but it's really a neat place
It
over
really
there.
is.
You got the museum, you got the little park there, you got the rails, the trails, and all that.
It's beautiful.
So the next thing we got covered, what, November the 10th? What's that?
Yes, on November 10th, the Hattiesburg JROTC is hosting a Veterans Breakfast that starts at 7:30 to 8:30. And when all veterans come out, if you can, come out and support these young men and women.
Okay.
It's a pretty good program. And also I want to talk about if there are any veterans or their families in need of food during this holiday season, contact the Hattiesburg Bread Basket. They're going to provide 3 days of food. And this is a program run by the local churches in the Pine Bell area. Their contact number is 601-584-7574. That's 601-584-7574.
And that's for everybody.
That's for everybody. Not only you don't have to be a veteran. If you're in need of food, please
But if
call
you
that
are a
number.
veteran, you got the opportunity to do
But
that
you are a
too.
veteran, yeah, you got the opportunity. So
Hope you don't need that, but if you do, it's
take
there.
advantage of it. It's there.
So that's November the 10th,
Yeah.
Hattiesburg High School Junior ROTC.
Yes, it's going to be located in their library
Okay.
from 7:30 to 8:30.
Have they got a pretty good organization there at ROTC in Hattiesburg?
They getting together. You know,
They
they
getting
had a few issues over the years, but it's coming together.
Yeah.
We just started a JRTC advisory board,
Uh-huh.
which Jordan Russ is on that board
Yeah.
to help them out.
Great. Give them some
Give them
guidance.
some guidance.
I know Jeff Davis County's had an ROTC. When Bassfield was there, they had an ROTC, and they're consolidated. And
Oh, yeah.
it's a good program.
It's a wonderful program. Even for, some people say, "Oh well, my kids in ROTC. After that, they're going to the service." No, a lot of majority of the
It's
children.
not mandated.
Right? It's not. It has nothing to do.
But you can
with,
get a free education.
You can get. Oh, absolutely.
If you want to go to
absolutely.
college, and you want something that's really worth your time, join the ROTC and you get a scholarship, and you work your way. You have to commit 5 years to to the military.
I just was at a graduation with Colonel the Varnados. They had mentored it was Colonel Sheila Varnados. She had mentored this one young lady, and now she's coming on. She's coming on. But
That's
to
great.
just show you the impact.
We ought to get to
meeting people at the
ROTC here in my
ROTC
program
level.
one
Yeah.
day.
That'd be great.
If you would,
I'll give you the number to contact over there.
well, just tell them, give them my number and tell them to
Okay.
call me.
Because that's their issue. They don't have the support. Nobody knows about it.
Well, let's let them know about them.
Yeah,
It's a
absolutely.
good thing.
I'll get you that number.
So November 11th.
Yes, November the 11th, the chapter will participate with the City of Hattiesburg's Veterans Day Parade, as well as the Veterans Day ceremony. The parade will start at 10 down by Hattiesburg Baptist, and the actual ceremony will be at 11 at the War Memorial downtown. So from the parade directly into the
Will it
Veterans
start
Day.
at the memorial or end at the memorial?
End at the memorial.
It starts where?
Start at Hattiesburg Baptist Church.
Okay. Okay. Everybody got that. And who's a contact person? Linda Montgomery?
Yes, Linda Montgomery with the city is one of the contact persons. Her number is 601-298-1444. 4296, or Marion Wally 601-596-3830, and the registration date for entries and being participants in the actual parade is November the 8th.
That's the deadline to sign up.
Right. And on November the 16th, Oak Grove High School, JROTC, will also have a veterans breakfast starting at 7 o'clock, with the location being Temple Baptist Church.
So they're going to have a breakfast for veterans on what date?
At November the 16th, this is Oak Grove High School, JROTC.
Well, great. Who would they contact there? Doesn't have a contact number?
Not sure as to contact, but
You can contact the school.
yeah, contact the school.
Just call the school that's at the high school.
Right. Well, the actual event is going to be at Temple Baptist
Temple
Church.
Baptist, but
yeah,
if you contact
the high
Contact
school.
the school.
Yeah, or Temple Baptist.
Right.
You know, they're the host site. So right.
And that'd be Linda Montgomery or
Linda
Marion Wally?
Montgomery or Marion Wally for the city of Hattiesburg. Linda Montgomery's number again is 601-298-4296. Marion Wally's number is 601-596-3830.
And that's for the parade.
for the parade, and the actual deadline registration is November 8th.
Okay, all right. Let's go to the November the 12th. What we got there?
Yes, sir. That's Marine Corps League birthday ball. The birthday ball. That's November the 12th at 7 p.m. at the Hattiesburg Train Depot. If you need more information on that, just reach out to us. Again, our phone number is 601-596-5620, and our email address is DAV Hattiesburg62 at gmail.com.
Okay. So, and now that is the Marine Corps League birthday ball.
Yes, sir. Birthday ball. Actually, the commandant for the state of Mississippi, the Marine Corps League commandant, is a member of our chapter.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
What's his name?
Commandant.
I shouldn't ask.
No.
Clifton Addison.
Addison. Commandant Clifton Addison.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Great.
Absolutely.
And he's a member of your chapter.
He's a member of our chapter and actually lives up in northern Mississippi somewhere. Yeah, somewhere in the northern part. In order to come here, he was part of the program when we had VetFest 2022.
Okay.
He's a veteran-owned business and all of that.
Great.
Yes, sir.
Did you get any new members that? I know our buddy who served the food. Nelson, did he join up?
He did, and we'll talk more about membership when we get there. But yes, sir, because I know Senior Bites are chomping at the bit to tell the world about our membership drive.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen.
Whoop whoop. Yeah.
All right. So what we got on November the 14th now?
That's Senior Vice. Here we go.
November the 14th is a day to where we honor all veterans, heroes that fought for our country. And we honor them with free meals at Golden Corral.
Hey guys and ladies, hear that now.
And ladies as well. Even though Veterans Day falls on Friday this year, you still have restaurants that's going to do their part in free meals for veterans and things of that nature. But Golden Corral will honor our veterans on Monday the 14th. Monday the 14th.
Locations?
It's Military Appreciation Night. Monday the 14th. Okay, the location is for Hattiesburg. It's on Highway 98 in a Walmart.
Yeah, right in front of the Walmart.
6082 and Macomb, Mississippi as well. Now you have other areas that's going to honor
But it'll
military
be the
personnel
same
as well.
restaurant, all right?
Same restaurant, Golden Corral.
Nationwide. Right. This is the ones that
Okay.
will be doing.
The ones that will be doing Hattiesburg Chapter 62 will be in Hattiesburg and also Macomb. Now,
Some of them
times
probably have it in Laurel too, wouldn't they?
Laurel has one as well.
Yeah, whoever has. Okay.
Whoever has a Golden Corral, It's Military Appreciation Night on the 14th.
For the member
For the member.
only.
Yeah,
we
not
have
the
to
family.
stress that.
And
Right.
we're going to stress that. Veterans eat free. Okay? Veterans, I repeat, veterans eat free.
The veteran.
The veteran. If a family member or family members want to accompany that veteran in eating with them on that day, okay,
They could go, but
they
gotta-
can go, but you're going to have to pay.
Yeah, but the veteran's free.
We
The veteran.
But veterans are free. We appreciate you for standing by the veteran's side through the trials and tribulations, but veterans eat free. Okay? And there are no takeouts. You have to be at that facility
Great.
to get your free meal. And I'm talking about the veterans.
All right, now that was November the 14th, right?
Yes, sir.
November 14th.
That's Military Appreciation Night, November the 14th.
Yes, sir.
And also, just know that Golden Corral is one of our biggest contributors to the DAV.
That's great.
Okay, they have contributed $17.5 million to the Disabled Veterans Association. Okay, alongside of Ford. Ford is our largest contributor, but Golden Corral is our second largest contributor to the Disabled American Veterans. They also, in 21 years, have fed free meals for 6 million veterans.
Man.
Amen.
So that's a lot that Golden Corral has contributed to the veterans. And we do appreciate.
Now, who's the number one contributor?
The
And
number-
I know we sliding over
The number one contributor is the Ford Motor Company.
Right.
Ford Motor Company is the largest contributor
To the
for-
disabled
for-
American veterans.
That's correct. That's
for the
correct.
nation, yeah. And they were at what was their number last
They
time?
they were at over $100 million
Over
million
$100 million, right.
Really?
contribute there. $100 million contributed.
Well, they
to
must be
disabled
having
American
a
veterans.
good
Well, they
year.
actually have a program now that Sergeant Major brought to the chapter's attention where they're giving away free vehicles to veterans and or organizations that support veterans. So that's something, if you're a veteran organization and, you know, we're just sharing information, you know, I mean, we've got, how many other veterans organizations here in the Hattiesburg area? We got DFW,
maybe
It's like
we got the American.
3 others.
Yeah.
Besides
three
the
others,
DAV.
right. So, you know, any one of those entities can do just like we plan on doing. I think you can go to the Ford Motor Company's website and find out a little bit more about that. And, you know, we've actually talked with Congressman Shows about assisting us in our efforts, you know, so we appreciate your participation in helping the local veterans to end this show, to get the word out.
All right, so we got the Oak Grove High School already done. Yes, we stated that. So let's not forget that breakfast on November the 16th at 7 a.m. at the Temple Baptist Church, and we've got the meals and all that done. And is there anything else you want to add? We're right about at the time limit.
The times.
Yeah,
For Hattiesburg area, for Monday the 14th, the times are 4:30 to 8:30. In Macomb area, for the Golden Corral for Military Appreciation Night, the times is 5 o'clock to 9 p.m. Also in other areas, i.e. Gulfport,
Yeah.
Laurel, and any other place is 5 o'clock to 9. Hattiesburg is the only area that is that 30-minute window.
It's different.
Okay, so
yeah.
it's at 4:30, Hattiesburg area, 4:30 to 8:30.
Okay.
And we want to make one minor correction on the
One
5K virtual.
for the 5K virtual, it's from November 5th to November 30th.
Okay.
November 5th to November 30th. And our goal is to raise $1,000.
And membership.
And
My membership.
My membership drive is still going to go on through Military Appreciation Night. So if you are a veteran that's out there and you want to join Chapter 62 here in Hattiesburg, we're 2 years strong. We went from 14 members to 90 members within a 1.5 year span. My goal as the membership supervisor is to reach 100 members by the end of this year. I already reached my lifetime membership, to which I'm going to go ahead and push that goal up again to 61. So right now my lifetime membership is 51 members. Well, my 52nd member is sitting right here with me in the studio.
Come on now.
Mark the Shields, that's my 52nd member. And his wife. So we have 53.
Come on now.
And we're shooting for 61 by the end of this year. I'm soliciting our membership. So if you want to join Chapter 62 here in Hattiesburg, give us a call at what number?
601-596-5620.
Okay.
I could be selling Toyota cars.
Well, you get paid more there than you are here.
601-596-5620.
All right, guys.
DAV Chapter 62.
Well, it's a joy having you come on the show and keep us on top of the news on the DAV Chapter 62 here at Hattiesburg. And we appreciate the service. And you got something else?
Yes, sir. I just want one more. I know we've thrown out a lot of contact information, but for you Facebookers out there, for you bookers, we can be seen at DAV Hattiesburg. I'm sorry, Disabled American Veteran, DAV Hattiesburg, chapter number 62. So just type in Disabled American Veteran or just DAV Hattiesburg, chapter 62, and our Facebook page. And a lot of what we talked about on today will be on there by close of business today.
Okay.
So if you didn't remember it, that's okay.
Good. Well, I think we covered it. We don't need to give too much information out because it'll all jumble together. A lot of dates there, and we'll keep bringing up other things, and they'll always have something they want us to talk about, so we'll do that. And I would like to have the ROTC Hattiesburg come by, and you give them my number, and we'll try to set up a day for them to be on. I think it'd help a lot of kids in school understand what the advantages of being an ROTC if you want to further your education on scholarship level, and plus
character development. Character development,
and see the world. See the world.
Yeah.
There's other places besides Hattiesburg, folks, and sometimes you think you live in this little shell here and you don't know what's going on in the rest of the world, and all of a sudden, like I did, I went from Moselle to D.C., the world exploded. And you get to be around different people from all over the world. You go to D.C. or you get in the military, you may be in the Middle East, you may be in Asia, you may be in Antarctica, you may be in Norway. You don't know.
That's right.
Depends what branch. So it's made for some people. Some people are not made for it. They do their time, they get out, and that's good too.
Amen.
But anyway, I'd love to have him on there.
I would link you up with him.
You do that, and I'll certainly put him on, or her, whoever it is. Well, guys, thank you so much for your service. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, sir.
Let's remember that this show wouldn't be happening if it hadn't been for Vernon Floyd, who started the program, but the man that gave his life so people could vote, Vernon Damer. We always close the show in his name and honor, and his family for what they gave for people to have the right to vote. And think about this. One reason we're having the problems in Mississippi and this country right now, not enough of us are voting. Keep that at the top of your list when election time comes. If you're over 65 over, you can vote now. You can go to circuit clerk's office, you can vote. You don't have to be disabled. If you're going to be out of town, you can vote absentee. You can go to circuit clerk's office or mail it in, but you got to do it quick. You got 30 days prior to the election, so that 30 days already clicked, and the Saturday prior to elections, you can go to. All right. Well, he's telling me he's putting a slit across my throat, so that means I got to get off. Do what? I can't understand. I might just take sign language or get him to show me right on the window what he's talking about. My phone on? All right, folks. He'll tell me after the show. Well, God bless you, and we'll be on next week, and it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I don't know who it is right now. I can always like to keep it a surprise, but sometime during the middle of the week we'll let you know and we'll advertise it. You take care, stay safe, and God bless America and our military. Bye-bye.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of The Right to Vote Show featuring Congressman Ronnie Shows. The Right to Vote Show airs every Thursday at 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on WJMG 92.1 FM and WGDQ 93.1 FM. You can also stream The Right to Vote Show at cbsllc.live as well as recapture previous episodes. Once again, thank you for tuning in to another episode of The Right to Vote Show featuring Congressman Ronnie Shows.